Oh, I say, ain't it fun living in the real world? What worked for you, it might not work for me. I dropped everything when they chased my dream, and they thought I was crazy. Cause people thought, you know what I'm saying, my mom and my
Yeah.
dad, they was like, man, he finna be a rapper. I'm like BT, like 106 and Park rapper, like you for real? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell yeah, like I'm finna do this shit.
You know, I know you was up to no good. You got this smile on your face. We're talking the right way. We asked him where you was at.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
So
There you go.
my man hits us. He was like, "Yo, I was in Turks." We was like, "Yo, what was happening in Turks?" And he just was glowing. And what I will say this before we even talk about that, we've talked to you a few times, and me and Nick, we had this theory that some people we've been there since the start of their careers, at least.
Yeah.
To the masses.
Right.
And we feel like we take ownership over some of those artists.
Right.
And you are definitely one of those people.
Right. Because that first conversation was Hard on Ice. Right?
Yeah.
Drop 2019.
Yeah, I remember that.
We had
I
that
think
conversation.
we was in Cali or something, weren't
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We did in LA.
we?
And as we sit here and we talk to you about nostalgia, you have this glow to you that you always are nice to us and give us a certain level of love.
Yeah.
But it seems like you're in your own element where you know, like, you know what, maybe I have some comfort in this music industry. Maybe I do know what I'm doing. Is that something that I'm just reading this wrong, or is this something that you're exuding that you have a level of like, yeah, I'm okay right now?
Yeah, I am, man. I'm just growing, bro. I'm just growing, you know what I'm saying? I feel like when I first came on the scene, I had a lot of you know what I'm saying, pain and just a lot of scars and stuff. And I just feel like over the years, you know what I'm saying, I done let a lot of it out, you know what I'm saying? And just it was just therapy for me, you know what I'm saying? But this album, the reason why I even named it Nostalgia is, you know what I'm saying? Just because I always remember where I was at. Every interview I did, every person, every face I met, every song, every video I shot, I remember where I was at, how I was feeling, what I was doing. So I just had to realize, like, this is nostalgia. Everything I'm putting out in the world, in the universe, I'm gonna be able to look back at it and be like, damn, I remember that time. I remember this, you know what I'm saying? And it's all special to me. So yeah, this album, man, I just feel different, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm excited about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm real happy about it. I'm in a different space. You know what I'm saying? I'm growing. I'm growing up in the world watching me grow. You know what I'm saying? Little they know it. I'm growing mentally too. You know what I'm saying? My mental expanding and stuff. So I feel real happy about this album, this project, man. You know what I'm saying?
What people love about you is just how transparent you are in your music. And I always kind of wonder, because we've been talking to you for years now, is there a certain burden you feel being this transparent? Because you don't have to give us so much, and you give us so much of yourself sometimes. And I've heard Zane Lowe talk about this sometimes, where being an artist and a fan relationships can be so one-sided. Like, we give you love and we appreciate your music, but you're giving us not only your art, but your emotion. Do you ever feel a burden in that?
Yeah, I feel like in the beginning I didn't expect it to go this far, so I was just recording and being so open, and then like once people got um onto it and became fans of it, I felt like I couldn't stop, so I just kept it going, and I feel like people are, like people will attach the music and stuff with you. Like some of this music, it took me. I've been recording for like a year. At a year, you know, 8 months ago, 6 months ago. So how I was feeling 6 months ago or a year ago, I might not feel right now. You feel me? So it is kind of a burden. Like when people see you today and they was listening to a song you made 3 years ago, and they like, "Damn, bro, you sad as fuck, bro." I'm like, that's not the case, bro. Like it's just life, bro. Life go up and down. You know what I'm saying? There's new battles, new challenges that we go through every day. You know what I'm saying? And however many years you got on this earth, you know how many years you're gonna live, bro. You're gonna go through ups and downs. And I just talk about my ups and downs. And if you really in tune with reality, bro, you'll know that life go up and down. You know what I'm saying? So it is kind of a burden when people who don't understand that. Like, I'm not sad. Like the story just sad to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but people try to place a label on you, like, are you just sad all the time? Or people will meet me and already had this narrative in their head. I'm like, you don't know me. You know what I'm saying?
On this album specifically, something I want to talk about is you talk about chasing dreams a lot. There's a lot of dream chasing conversation in here. Like that's not a label somebody would otherwise put on you, but I kind of want to talk about that. Like, why do you think that aspect of your life was so important on this album to talk about chasing your dreams and you said having talking to your uncle about like making sure you're the one to go chase your dreams. Like, can you talk about that?
Yeah, bro, dream chasing, man. I feel like a lot of people don't chase their dreams, bro. And I'm one of the people where I'm really like living in my dream. Like it'd be different like if I was like still doing what I was doing back in 2017, telling you to chase your dream and stuff. But I'm really like living in my dream. It's something that I just always knew I would be doing. You know what I'm saying? I just said, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just go do it. And I don't care. Cause like even in the moments when I was just like opening up for artists on their tours or just doing little small venues, like I was happy with that. You know what I'm saying? I was happy in that moment. So I was living my dream then, you know what I'm saying? And just living my dream and chasing and just keep chasing it and chasing it. Like it took me so far. It's taken me so far. You know what I'm saying? So I always just tell people like chase your dreams just because it's like that's my testimony, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a true believer now. Like I seen it with my own eyes. It's nothing you can't do. Because I done reached heights, bro, that I never could have even dreamed about. You know what I'm saying? But just as I got further and further, I just kept dreaming. I just kept dreaming. Even today, I still dream. Like any goals that I have, anything like I still dream. And I'm one of them people like whatever I just dream about in my head or whatever I just imagine in my head, like it just come true. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just a real firm believer in that now. You know what I'm saying? So I just always tell people like if you blessed to have dreams, some people don't even have dreams. Some people don't know what they want to do or what they want out of life. You know what I'm saying? But if you blessed enough to have a dream and have a conscience about, you know what I'm saying, what you love to do and where you want to be at in life, chase it, bro. Cause we all got the same fate at the end. You're gonna die. So, you know what I'm saying? We might as well just live your life trying to chase a dream and live your best life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, there's two things to that for me because I think about that a lot and like chasing my like I feel like I'm living my dream too. You feel me? Like
I forgot when he said that. I was like, man, I'm kind of living my dream too.
I feel like that too. But to me, there's like a sadness because we all grew up around friends and family who don't maybe feel like they're chasing theirs. And maybe there also might be like a loneliness to that too. Like one of the reasons why I like living in LA, even though I didn't grow up here, it's because I'm around a bunch of dream chasers.
Yeah.
But if I go back home, that energy is not there. So how does that feel for you? Is that lonely at all? Like, how does it feel? Like, I don't know how many people around you are chasing their dreams as well, but that's just kind of the way I relate to it.
Nah, it's gonna always be lonely because my dream and your dream might be two different paths. Or even if you don't have no dreams, like I can't, you know what I'm saying? I'm going this way, you going that way. Either way, either you got a dream or you don't. I'm going this way, you going that way. So you can get lonely sometimes, you know what I'm saying? But I'm always the kind of person where I'm always just like preaching to people. Like my family, my friends, I'm preaching to them. I'm always telling them like, bro, you need to do it like this and you could be doing this and you know what I'm saying? You need to- What you want to do? Like I'm always the one who just like trying to, you know, so that's just me. I'm just trying to make the best out of people and show them like a real preacher, bro. You feel me? Like,
Yeah.
bro, like I really seen my dream like come alive, bro. Can't nobody tell me like you put your mind to something, bro. You could do it.
You know what, Rod? I think the difference between you and Nick as well is most people lie about their chase of the dream. Like they dip their toe in it, or like for you, for someone that releases music, you talked about going on tour with people or you're doing shows and no one's really there. Most people are gonna like release it on SoundCloud, see what happens, but they're not gonna.
They not gonna jump off the cliff. Yeah, I'm gonna jump off the cliff. You gotta jump off the cliff, bro. Like my mama used to be telling me you need to try to enroll in school or something like while you out there on the road. I'm like, Mom, I ain't enrolling in no school, man. You talking about I don't even like school. You talking about enrolling like I need to be taking a class or think about what's my backup plan. I say, Mom, if I got a backup plan, now you already wrong. You already ain't all in. I don't need no backup plan. This what I'm finna do. This what I'm doing. And I was like $2,000 shows, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, this is what it is. I'm finna live my life, man. Do this. This is what it's finna be. And you can ask her, bro. I always told her, like, I don't need no backup plan. Like, you know what I'm saying? But, bro, it's crazy. Like, as when you grow older, you see all the people around you who just never chase their dreams. Like, when I was young, I used to, like, it'd be like Sunday or something. I'd be like, Mom, like, what we doing today? Like, this is our life. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to get up and go to work tomorrow. And you're going to do it Monday through Friday. Saturday, we probably going to go to this, do something. And then Sunday, we just going to sit in the house and clean up and just do it all over and again and again and again. I just be like, Mom, like what you do? Like, She just be like, what you mean what I do? This my life. And I think that really set a fire up under me. Like, nah, bro. Hell nah. Like 10 years straight, I just watched this lady, you know what I'm saying, just do not like she did for us, but she did nothing for herself, you know what I'm saying? And that shit just made me like, hell nah, bro. I ain't finna do that, bro. I'm watching this lady grow old, bro, just giving her life away to us, you know what I'm saying? I ain't finna do that. I'm finna really get out here in the world and do something. So watching the people around me growing up, really, that shit really, like everything that I'm from made me who I am. You know what I'm saying?
So you got us trapped because we talking about life and you got us talking about philosophy, and I do want to talk about the album. I want to talk about nostalgia, and here's how I want to start the conversation about my perception of the album. How long did you decide until you decided to put "Where" as the first track? Because I felt like that was such a fitting first song. And what was your thought process in like, nah, this has got to be the initial sound they hear?
Yeah, I had renamed it to Nostalgia, you feel me? But I made that song the first song just because it was like a summary of what I was feeling like in this moment. Like if I could explain this moment, like what's all in my head, that song, like, damn, like I can't believe I came from now I'm doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like it's unbelievable, you know what I'm saying? And then what I'm going through, like how all the people around me, you know what I'm saying, how everything changed so fast. It's just a summary, bro, of everything that I've been through leading up until this point, the way I'm feeling at this point, at this very moment. It's like a time capsule. Like it's just it was just a summary of everything, you know what I'm saying? Like it's 6, 7 different topics on the album that I'm touching bases on, but this is just like a summary, you know what I'm saying? That's just got everything tied up in one, you know? So that's why I named it. That's why I gave it. That's why it was the first song, because it's just like this. What this album's gonna be about. You know what I'm saying?
How many songs deep were you before you made that? Like, nah, this is gonna be the first one.
I probably was like 6 songs in,
Hmm.
6 songs in, 7 songs in. You know what I'm saying?
You kind of knew those are themes you wanted to cover, or you knew those are the themes you were going to end up covering across the whole
Yeah,
project.
like every album I like to because as I grow, my the angles of these situations change. So I always talk about like how I feel about love, how I feel about family, how I feel about where I'm from, how I feel about, you know what I'm saying? And my angle always changes because my mind is growing. Like I'm growing up. Like I dropped Ghetto Gospel when I was 20, bro. Like that was like I was full of like anger and just mad at the world and blaming everybody for my problems and my pain. And I was just running from my past, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm older now. It's like 5 years later, 4 years later, you know what I'm saying? So it's like my angles change. So I always just touch bases on the same things, but the philosophy of it changed. Like the angle of it changed. Like my take on love, you know what I'm saying? My take on family, my take on chasing your dreams. Like it always changed as we get older. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell people like back then I was trying to do this and chase love and force love. These days I'm just going with the flow, and you know things didn't end up how I wanted it to, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's just growing, bro. I'm just tell y'all my life, man, till it's over.
The other part I want to talk about is Great Gatsby. And one of the reasons why that's one of my favorite things you did is because you found like another piece of art to interpret the way you were really feeling. And you know what I'm saying, and kind of laid that all out. So it's like at some point you don't know if I don't know if I'm listening to a song from the Great Gatsby soundtrack or I'm listening to Rod Wave, like, you know, talk about how he feels about love, man. Can you talk about that song, that movie, and also how like other movies inspire your process?
Hell yeah. My process period is always inspired. There's no such thing as an original thought. You know what I'm saying? Everything that you thinking about, it came from somewhere. So I just watched that movie like the way I watched that movie when I was a kid and watch it now, it makes I got two different feelings from it. Like now I can see like he a bachelor and he's rich and wealthy and he's throwing everybody around him so happy, but he only, you know what I'm saying? I see it through different eyes now. And that's another thing I was telling you about, like back then compared to now being older and stuff, you feel what I'm saying? So um yeah, man, watching that movie now, I just relate to it a lot more. You feel what I'm saying? Like, damn, it's really it was really more poetic than I could could grasp at the young age when I was watching it. Like, so, you know what I'm saying? So just watching movies and stuff like that always inspired me, like, because I can like if I can relate to it. I've always done that in all my every project or everything I put out. You know what I'm saying? I try to shout out the inspiration. You know what I'm saying? Where I got this from, or what inspired this feeling or this emotion. Or it's a lot of stuff in life that I didn't even know I was feeling until somebody else's art was brought to my attention. I'm just like, damn, I feel that way too. Like, man, that's crazy. So it's other people who feel the way I feel. You know what I'm saying? And I just, you know what I'm saying, recycle it, and you know what I'm saying.
What other art has inspired you? And it might not even just be movies; it could be anything.
Yeah, like the movie Beautiful Mind, I named my whole album off it just because it like it's no such thing as original thought. I really watched that movie. The song Cry by Jay-Z, I remember going through it with my peoples, and just I just was listening to that song so often, and I just put the whole verse in my song. Songs like every bro, I get inspiration from everywhere, especially movies like on the song Mafia. When I say moving like the Mafia, but I'm no Michael Corleone, stealing out my brother off, he ever try and do me wrong. Cause like I feel like Michael Corleone, like he was such a good dude, you know what I'm saying? But it was just so many problems, so much stuff that he had to deal with. And that was never him in the beginning, you know. He turned it to something totally different. You know what I'm saying? It was in him, but he had to, you know, just deep, bro. You know, I always just look at stuff and I always go past the surface with everything I'll pay attention to. Like, I'm one of them overthinkers. Like I could watch a movie, we could watch a movie together, and what you got from the movie it'd be totally different from what I got from it. Like I'm always like so poetic with everything. Like damn, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how to explain it.
Can I say this? Because I was really happy, and just give some people some insight. We got to hear the album like before it dropped. And I'm very happy to know that Paramore sample cleared.
Yeah,
That
man.
Paramore sample cleared.
I was real
Yeah.
down about
Sir.
that. Yeah.
Can you talk about speaking of inspiration? Obviously, you were inspired by Paramore. You got "Ain't It Fun" with Crazy. Why that song? Talk about the process of making the song, and also finally getting it cleared, and the relief you must feel from that.
Yeah, man. I even wrote them, and I was like, man, y'all don't know what that song mean to me, man. If y'all could just clear it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I used to listen to that song every morning, like in 2017, just waking up, you know what I'm saying? Gotta go to work or go wherever I'm going, like what I'm finna do today. Gotta give me some money. I used to listen to that song every day, like, just because, you know what I'm saying? You living in the real world now, you know what I'm saying? Like, this real life, this big boy time, you know what I'm saying? So, um, getting that song cleared, man, it meant a whole lot to me. You know what I'm saying? I just, like I said, bro, everything I've been through is what made me who I am. So I just remember listening to that song and it just triggered the whole song. I had made the whole song before I even put that part in it. You know what I'm saying? Before I even put that part in it, it said something totally different. And I just went back and put that part in it. Like, I want to put that in there just so people can know like what inspired this song. Like, walking inside the dealer, people look at me weird, like I ain't supposed to be here. Probably the richest one here. I got too many cribs, I only stay for a year. And then it's back on the road, across the, like, damn, I really got out in the world and made something of myself. Like, I really got out here. Like, I left home in 2016, 2017, bro, and I ain't been home since. I ain't been back since to my mama's house. I've been out here in the world growing up and living, you know what I'm saying? I really made something of myself. I say, ain't it fun? Living in the real world. What worked for you, it might not work for me. I dropped everything when they chased my dream. And they thought I was crazy. Cause people thought, you know what I'm saying, my mama, my
Yeah.
daddy, they was like, man, he finna be a rapper. Like BT, like 106 and Park rapper. Like, you for real? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, hell yeah, like I'm finna do this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that song, that whole mashup is just, you know what I'm saying? I can show you videos 2016, me listening to this song, like me, you know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing like I ain't got no writers or nothing like that. Like this something I just, you know what I'm saying? Like this how I really feel. Like I'm a real supporter of y'all. That's what I be trying to get everybody in the industry to understand. I was such big fans of so many people. Like they don't even know that. Like I was a real supporter. Like coming to your concerts, buying your merch and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a real supporter, bro. You know what I'm saying? If anybody I ever worked with or I reached out to or I sampled their music, I'm a real supporter of y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just no rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like got no team of writers around me and nothing like that. Like this, everything that I put in my music, like it's really me. It come from my heart. You know?
What were some of those like standout concerts for you? Kind of before, you maybe had the means. Like, what was some of them? She was like, man, I gotta go to this show.
I just came from the Amalie Arena in Tampa on the 1st of September. 17,000 people, the biggest hip hop concert ever to come to Amalie Arena. And summer 16, bro, me and my cousin, we went to see Drake at that same arena. Like I was like, bro, I bought tickets to come to your show. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm here to see you, bro, support you. Like, bro, I sing this nigga, I sing every album, every song word for word of this shit. You know what I'm saying? A real supporter, bro. You know what I'm saying? They just like crazy, like damn, you know, so these people know who I am now, you know what I'm saying? Like, these people know who I am. Like we done had conversations with these people and reached out to these people. Shit crazy, you know what I'm saying?
Was that the biggest full circle moment for you? Because even the way you just said it, you were like, yo, I paid money to be here. Now
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm a
Yeah,
peer.
You just got paid to be
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
Right. Literally, like I can remember what row I was in, 301 at the top. You know what I'm saying? I remember everything. And it's like fast forward, I'm here on stage. I'm here the night before, watching them build my stage, watching this line, all these people coming from everywhere to pile up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like this is crazy. Like, and I go back to chasing dreams. Like these people don't even know. Like they are part of my success. Like once I seen it with my eyes, I knew I could do it. You know what I'm saying? Once I seen it, like it's real. I can do it. A lot of these people are part of who I am. You know what I'm saying? So that shit's real full circle, bro. Like I'm here doing this, and I was just in the crowd. Feel me? Yeah.
On Turks and Caicos.
Hmm.
And you
Full
literally
circle for us.
You literally
This
just
is full
started,
circle for us
you
now.
started off this conversation telling us you just came from Turks and Caicos, right? Like, but that's got to be another one of them moments, right? Where it's like, man, like I can live this. I can rap about it. I get, one of my favorite rappers on it. Like, talk about that song and how that all came together, because that song does something special as well.
Yeah, bro. I made that song before I even had ever been to Turks. I just was so happy to go to Turks. I made that. I just kept talking about like I want to go to Turks one day. We gotta go. One day we're gonna go. One day we're gonna go. And I went, and that was just my vibe the whole time I was there. Like that was just my vibe, bro. Like I ain't want to hear nothing else. You know what I'm saying? And 21, one of them people who just was like supporting me from like out the gate, like ghetto gospel, like telling me, bro, we gotta get one in. You hard. I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? 21 people I was listening to, you know what I'm saying? I'm a supporter, so I just was like, that's real, bro. And I just sent him the song, he sent it back, and it was just a vibe, bro. Major vibe, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I was in church just living out that song, man. That was the soundtrack. That was the soundtrack of the whole vacation.
Well, because that song, and correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not sure that Raw Wave has a song that the girls gonna pregame to before this. I don't know if that song
Yeah.
exists. Like the song that the girls want to take shots to in the Airbnb before they go out. Like,
Right.
I don't know if
Right.
that so like you kind of stepped into an entirely new lane with this. And I think,
Yeah.
I mean,
That's what I'm saying, bro. I feel like my whole career, like I was just living under, I was just living in my anger, living in my pain and stuff, living under a rock. And I just feel like right now I'm straddling the fence. Like part of me want to go back under my rock. Part of me want to just live and be free and be happy. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of them songs where like I had to live, live to tap into that. Like I had to live and have fun and be around my friends and take shots and mingle and meet people. I had to like live that to be able to tap into that. You know what I'm saying? So until I lived it, I couldn't tap into it. So the name wasn't called Turks at first. It was called just Girls. And then I went to Turks and I said, no, we naming this song Turks. This Turks, bro. Because when I look back at this song, I want to remember that. You know what I'm saying? Like we gonna name this song Turks. So I had to just live, bro. Live. And that's why I say it's a whole nother journey that I'm finna get ready to go on. You know what I'm saying? I would be wrong if I just lead my fans and not down this dark path and just not tell them like, no, bro, you have to. And I have to realize that all these people who behind me, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, we gonna go through a lot of shit. We're gonna go through a lot of stuff together, a lot of pain and stuff together. But I also want to let you know, like, if you get out and chase your dreams, bro, it's a big, big ass band-aid. You know what I'm saying? You get out and make some out of yourself and out of your life. You know what I'm saying? There's happiness on the other end of that. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's just temporary. You know what I'm saying? As long as I can have a good day out of, you know what I'm saying? I went from having no good days to like a couple. That's growth. You feel me? So it's like I had to just realize, like, bro, today I'm gonna be happy. And plus, surrounding myself with better vibes, man. Great people who happy to, you know what I'm saying? Who just happy. You know, people who come from where I come from. I had to realize, like, the blessing in it all. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't forget about the blessing. Like, I don't never want to forget about that part. And I feel like the internet kind of like bash my head in, like, bro, you need to be happy, bro. Like, what's wrong with you, bro? 'Cause I'm just like, why the hell these people so happy? I don't know. Maybe I need to find something to be happy about. Cause they telling me I'm tripping.
All right, well, look, internet, you see that? He's happy. He's smiling. Yeah. We got nostalgia. We got Turks. We got Paramore samples. Man, it's honestly, bro, it's beautiful to watch your journey, man. I'm happy for you. And as always, man, we love the time that you give us. And, you know, next time maybe we'll actually get you in the studio again.
For sure, bro. Anytime, bro. I was just there. You know what I'm saying? I was there.
I know we was listening. We was listening.
Yeah.
Next time, though. Next time.
For sure, bro.